a video you want me to react to? Join the Ace Pit Discord right now. Scan the QR code on the screen, hit the entertainment tab, click reactions, and drop it in. Super easy. Submit today. Ha ha! It's your favorite rapper's favorite rapper. Ha ha! Favorite trapper's favorite trapper. Hey, we up in this thing, man. Change the game. Big Uno. Come on, man. What's happening? One time for the one time. Shout out to everybody up in this thing. One time. Fall on in, man. Fall on in. Hey, I had to go live a little earlier today because I got, kids on spring break. We got to go do some bowling tonight. You know what I mean? Taking the kids bowling. You feel me? So, therefore, we were supposed to do something earlier, right after community, but it's a little nippy outside, a little cold, and my girl don't want the kids out in the cold, so she's like, let's do something indoors, so we're going to go bowling, man. So, therefore, I can't do tonight, so I'm going to try to get as many in as I can before she say we got to leave. I don't know when, but I think she said around 7, so, we might have an hour or something. Let's figure it out. But I told her just come down when she's ready to go, and I'm going to get off stream. So till then, we going to go up. We going to unpack. You feel? We just going to unpack until then. So the goddamn Pooh Shiesty, man. Pooh Shiesty and goddamn Gucci Mane is the hottest shit on the web right now. You feel me? So I'm like, yeah, I can do the body cam videos, but fuck all that. This the hottest shit going right here. We got to get caught up on what's going on, man. What the fuck is going on? And then now I see where they're saying Gucci snitched. And I'm like, say it ain't so. Not Gucci, not Gucci, not Gucci.
Oh, hell no, man.
Not Gucci, man. Not Gucci, not Gucci, not Gucci. Nah, I don't believe that. Not Gucci, man. You know what I mean? So, yeah, let's see, man. Let's fuck around. And she told me like 7 o'clock, so I don't know. Let's just watch. Let's just watch some reactions. Shout out to everybody up in here, man. Shout out to everybody. 95 Lane Change, Pat's fan, what's going on? Cali Grown Trees, what's happening, man? Q660, did I say your name right? Q660, Siufa, what's happening? Big Side Eyes. I am known to society. First Lady Kia, what's happening with y'all? Hey, hold on, I just thought about something, cuz. Oh. Never mind. I just thought about something. I slipped up. Moving too fast today. I'm like, damn, the site ready. He just told me to put my damn domain name connected to the site and it's ready for the merch. I forgot. I've been moving around all day, y'all. The kids out of school, man. It's spring break, so I'm overly occupied right now. But that's all I'm like. Let me come get this hour and a half, hopefully. Let's react. And then, yeah, the site is ready. I'll probably go live on members only tomorrow because I ain't going to have time tonight to do that. Tomorrow, and I'll pull up the site. It's ready, though. I just got to connect to GoDaddy. He said just connect to GoDaddy, and it's good to go. So, all right. We got that ready. All right. So, tomorrow, members only. Yeah, y'all got that. And then on Tuesday, I'll drop it on Tuesday for everybody else. All right? All right, let's react to what's going on right here. Feds expose Memphis rapper robbery plot. All right. Let's go. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what Pooh Shiesty got going, man. Pooh Shiesty is going. He's going to jail. He's in jail, right? All right. This is crazy. These niggas done lost their mind.
Nobody wins when the family feels.
These niggas done lost their mind, man. All right, let's go. Feds expose Memphis rapper robbery plot. Pooh Shiesty, Big 30, and others named in federal complaint. All right. All right, y'all, we back with another reaction right here on ABP Reactions, man. And Pooh Shiesty just got hit by the feds, man, along with his dad, Big 30, and some of his homies. All bad, man. Let's see what happened, man.
In the 8s, dripped out. Pops off camera.
Pops in the 8s, Katie in the Gummers.
Yep.
Yeah, shit going on.
I'm locked in with TP, we finna make a hit. To tell what happened, and he left stuff out. I'm not gonna do that. There is a video of this thing. A lot of people know already what happened.
Wait, so this is the same dude that talking about the Draco shit with Flacco. So this is what he do, huh? Yeah, he just, okay, I see what's going on. So what type of content creators do they call that? The niggas who want to like break murder cases and robbery cases and before the feds are. I don't know. That's crazy.
That live stream with Ben the Don, that was about Pooh Shiesty.
Took everything to clean them up.
Are you serious?
The nigga retarded, bro. It has to hit the streets yet. Remember, I always get the shit first.
Yeah, I gotta talk to you at the stream, bro. I'll call you in a little bit, bro. No, bro, this shit never fucking ends. That shit damn near made me on the end stream, gang.
Gucci Mane got robbed, bro. And I've allowed a lot of people to come in. Y'all know me and Seti really ain't been see whatever. I did not
Gucci
get
got
this
robbed,
numbers,
man.
Damn, Gucci. I didn't want to believe it.
Gucci got
I didn't
robbed,
think Pooh
man.
Shiesty was dumb enough. But y'all, Pooh Shiesty is dumb enough.
In Cordova, at the scene in Cordova, our crews have seen
God damn, Pooh
FBI
Shiesty.
and TBI agents going in and out of that house. The Shelby County Assessor's website lists this house as being owned by Lontrell Williams. That is the name of both Pooh Shiesty and his father. The rap star is in a halfway house right now after being released from federal.
It's a lot going on, fam.
In a halfway house and hit a robbery. And a house, halfway house and doing a robbery is crazy. Like, what? Nigga, you in a halfway house, you got an ankle monitor, and you doing a robbery, bro? Niggas is crazy.
I gotta prioritize as some come up. Fam, what if I told you the story we just covered less than 24 hours ago has already been confirmed by the federal government? Because earlier today, federal authorities held a press conference and released a federal complaint connected to a robbery and kidnapping case involving multiple individuals tied to Memphis and a rap scene. Names that have been circulating online including Pooh Shiesty, Big 30, and even rumors surrounding Gucci Mane. According to investigators, 8 individuals alleged traveled from Memphis to Texas to carry out what authorities say was a planned robbery and kidnapping. But here's where the story gets even more interesting. Because while a lot of people online are claiming someone must be telling, federal authorities have not even publicly named the victim believed to be involved, even though many believe they know exactly who it is. Instead, investigators say a lot of the evidence may be coming from the suspect themselves, including actions within hours and days after the alleged robbery happened.
God
so the real
damn.
question becomes, who's really telling? Or did the suspects allegedly leave behind more evidence than they realized? So in this video, we're going to go over this criminal complaint in its entirety. And I won't talk too much after, because I want you guys to hear from the U.S. District Attorney himself and some of the questions he was asked and some of his answers. So before we go over this one and wrap up this update until more come out, I want you guys to remember, I don't give you no angle. I just give you the story.
Now, let me ask y'all, man, is this unexpected in your eyes when it comes to Pooh Shiesty? Is this something where you're shocked or you're surprised, like, oh, damn, he really did that? Or did he live up to what you expected? He goes by the name Shiesty. You know what I mean? He got every YN in America wearing a mask over their face. He's the creator of that shit. They call it the Shiesty mask for a reason. It started with him, the Pooh Shiesty. Is he living up to the name or is he crashing out? Now, I think he's living up to the name. Me personally, I'm like, shit, he's living up to what his name was. This is what I expect from him. Shit, especially after why he went to jail.
So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We're going to jump right to it. Fam, if you want to check out the update on how we got to this point and a full breakdown on Pooh Shiesty and his dad, check the first video out. I'll leave the link in the bio. But 2 Memphis rappers and 7 others have been arrested following an FBI investigation into an alleged robbery and kidnapping involving other rappers. The North Texas U.S. Attorney's Office held a press conference in Dallas on Thursday morning, announcing the arrest of 9 people, including Memphis rapper Lontrell Williams Jr., also known as Pooh Shiesty. The FBI in Memphis also confirmed that Shiesty's father, Lontrell Williams Sr., was also arrested following a raid Wednesday in which we covered at the family's home in Cordova. The Department of Justice says Shiesty, along with his right-hand man, Rodney Wright Jr., also known as Big 30, and 7 others, are accused of robbing and kidnapping multiple victims at a Music Dallas studio, all including Atlanta rapper Radrick Davis, known as Gucci Mane, his CEO. Arrests were made in Memphis, Nashville, and Dallas.
This is
the
wild.
other arrests included Kendarius Waters, Terrence Rogers, Damarian Gibson, DeMarcus Glover, Corday Johnson, and Darian McDaniel.
Here's the crazy part, right? Really think about this. Do y'all think 9 niggas conspired on doing this together? Who the fuck does a crime with 9 people? Like, do you think 9 niggas conspired that we're going to get Gucci Man in this studio and we're going to rob him? Yeah, let's do it. 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 Or do y'all think this was Pooh Shiesty probably moving on emotions and his dad moving on emotions? Maybe everybody wasn't in on it, but they had no choice to be once it happened. Like, imagine you just going with your homeboy to the studio, but 3 of y'all know the play. The rest of y'all don't, but y'all all in the studio. And then when Gucci come in, shit go left, and your homeboy who you with, he whip out. Boom, hey, go block the door. They tell you to block the door. What you doing? You ain't gonna say no. You gonna block the door. But then here's the catch is now, you know, it's cold in the streets, so y'all can't snitch and say what happened. So now you gotta take this crime with your mans, even though it was probably only 3 of y'all was in on it. But now all 9 of us got to go down. But this is 2026. All 9 ain't going down. Niggas finna talk. Niggas finna tell for sure.
According to the DOJ, on January 10th, 2026, just weeks after his release of FDO, Pooh Shiesty and 3 other music professionals traveled from Memphis to Dallas for a meeting with the 2 music professionals to discuss a contract with one of the victims. Investigators allege that while the men were inside the studio, Shiesty and 8 co-conspirators held them at gunpoint. The DOJ say Shiesty forced one of the victims to sign a release form from the music label while being threatened with a firearm. Authorities allege other suspects stole cash and high-value items, including a Rolex watch and jewelry. Screenshot of a video from Terrence Rogers' social media account depicted a Rolex believed to be stolen in the robbery.
God damn, man. Look at this. Look at this dude. Look at you, man. How you feel today? Seeing yourself on all these goddamn blogs, headlines, all these YouTube goddamn shows, everybody talking about you and showing your picture with you showing the stolen items, man. Come on, dog. You really went to the internet and flexed it? Nigga went to the internet, bro.
The DOJ also says one of the victims was choked to the point of near unconsciousness. Big 30 is accused of barricading the door to prevent the victims from leaving. Shiesty's father is accused of helping plan and carry out the incident. The DOJ says suspects later posted photos on social media with items believed to have been stolen during a robbery.
Oh my God. More niggas posting more shit. More niggas posting more shit. And y'all robbed a motherfucking white boy. Y'all robbed a cameraman. If anybody gonna talk, it's gonna be the nigga that's just there to do camera work. I'm not a part of this nigga hood. Nigga, I'm here and I'm taking a break from school, from college. I usually tour with this other artist, but I'm going with Gucci Man just to film him, and y'all finna rob me? Oh yeah, you know he finna be the first one telling. Shit. And then they said Gucci security, his bodyguard was a goddamn off-duty officer. So you just robbed the police? Jesus, man. Do your research.
This is screenshots of the Marcus Glover's social media account depicting him wearing purportedly stolen jewelry. Pooh Shiesty was released from federal prison 6 months ago after pleading guilty to a firearm and drug charges. If convicted, the DOJ says each individual could face a sentence to up to life in prison.
What?
Now, these was the main pictures in that criminal complaint that I had to scrap for, fam. It was only released via hard copy inside that news conference. Now that you guys are caught up on this indictment or this criminal complaint, check out the news conference.
This week, 9 individuals, including well-known musical artists, kidnapped and robbed at gunpoint numerous victims at...
Oh, they didn't put the kidnapping on them. Kidnapping and strong-arm robbery. Damn.
Music studio in Dallas, Texas. 8 of the 9 were arrested yesterday in Dallas, Memphis, and Nashville. These individuals who are charged and arrested include Lontrell Williams Jr., also known as Pooh Shiesty, Lontrell Williams Sr., Rodney Wright Jr., also known as Big 30, Kadarius Waters, Demarion Gibson, DeMarcus Glover, Corday Johnson, Darian McDaniel, and Terrence Rogers has not been arrested yet, but will be soon.
On your ass, boy. They on your ass.
The complaint alleges that on January 10th of this year, 3 music industry professionals traveled to Dallas for a scheduled business meeting. Lontrell Williams Jr. arranged this meeting purportedly to discuss the terms of his recording contract with one of the victims. As alleged, once these three men were inside the recording studio, Williams Jr. and 8 co-conspirators, several of whom traveled from Memphis, Tennessee.
8 motherfuckers. 9 people doing a crime. Come on, man. Come on, man. I just can't see 9 people being that stupid to think they're going to pull this off. Now, I get it. I see when people do smash and grabs and they be like 9 people. But to think you to go to a studio, which has cameras everywhere, and go rob a high-profile nigga like a Gucci man, a rapper, with a cameraman, with a bodyguard, and think you're finna get away with it by... Hold on, just the fact that you think you could put a gun to a music executive head and force him to sign something, and then he's just gonna let it go. Especially when you got a hot-ass record out and not invest all this money to you. See, but this is where it gets tricky. Because now you're talking about the street side, the street nigga versus the professional, the businessman. Because Gucci, you didn't just rob from me from the streets, you robbed from me from my business. And nigga, this is a lot of, if I zip my mouth, that's a tricky one for Gucci, man. That's the next video we finna watch. Did Gucci Man snitch? Because that's a tricky one. As a businessman, you like, nigga, I ain't letting this nigga walk away. But then he rob you, put a gun in your head. Well, yeah, rob you, put a gun in your head, make you sign. Are you telling the police? Are you reporting that? Or are you just gonna eat that L? What would you do?
Executed a coordinated armed takeover. As alleged, Williams Jr. produced an AK-style pistol and forced one of the victims to sign a release from the recording contract at gunpoint. The remaining conspirators displayed firearms and robbed the other victims of Rolex watches, jewelry, cash, and other high-value items. One of the victims was actually choked by one of the defendants to the point of near unconsciousness.
See, that's where it got out of pocket. It's one thing to put a gun to me to sign out my deal, but then now you went on and robbed me plus everybody I was with. You stripped us, you took our shit, you beat us up. You know what I mean? Like, now this is crazy. This is crazy.
Defendant Wright barricaded the studio door with his body to prevent the victims from escaping. The ringleader of the conspiracy, Lontrell Williams Jr., was on home confinement at the time of the offense.
God damn.
As alleged, for a prior firearms conspiracy charge and conviction out of the Southern District of Florida. Towards the end of his prison sentence, he had been granted home detention. Part of the terms of his home detention were that he would not commit another federal offense or possess a firearm.
Damn, fucked up. Right there. Boom. You fucked up.
His father, Lontrell Williams Sr., is alleged to have helped plan and execute the federal kidnapping as charged in the complaint.
Federal kidnapping.
And as described further in the complaint, within hours of leaving the Dallas studio, a number of the defendants were on social media displaying some of the items that appeared to be the jewelry that had been robbed from the victims. The charging document outlines some of the evidence, just some, establishing the defendants' roles in the federal offense. This is as follows. Electronic monitoring data placing Williams Jr. at the offense location, which would put him in violation of his home detention conditions.
Damn.
Cell phone records and license plate reader data corroborating the coordinated travel of multiple defendants from Memphis, Tennessee to Dallas. Rental car records confirming Williams Sr. rented a vehicle that was used by the group. Surveillance footage from the offense location.
Surveillance footage from the studio. Stupid motherfuckers. I swear to God, niggas do not be thinking, man. Like, how did you, what in your right mind made you say, I'm gonna get away with this? Like, nigga, 9 people. We rob Gucci Man and we rob his associates inside of a recording studio while I'm on house arrest and I'm out 6 months fresh out and I'm not even free yet, nigga. I'm out on probation, parole, whatever I'm on. Like, what are you doing? And they just tracking everything. And they're gonna put all like this was premeditated. Y'all niggas came down here with that one mission in mind to rob Gucci Man. And y'all notice how they said 3 music professionals? You see how they describe them as that? 3 music professionals.
A nearby office supply store,
Y'all
and a
niggas finna get
hotel where
fucked.
several of the defendants stayed following the offense. Fingerprint evidence as well that was recovered from the crime scene, matching at least 2 of the defendants. Social media posts by defendants displaying what appears to be stolen property just in the days following the offense.
Come on.
Greyhound bus records confirming the travel of multiple defendants from Dallas to Memphis the day after the offense. In this case, came to Dallas to conduct legitimate business, and they were met with firearms and violence as alleged in the charging document. This case should serve as a warning to others who believe that using violence and intimidation tactics to rob others in our community is a viable way to conduct business. I'm here to say that it is not, and that if you choose to do this, we will, together with our law enforcement partners here and the other ones in the Northern District of Texas, will bring you swiftly to justice.
Hey, they finna fuck this nigga over because I saw that they said the feds be, when you get these rental cars and you connect your Bluetooth to the phone, like it downloads all your data and shit. So, I don't know. Maybe in this situation, I don't know if they did that or not, but they have been talking about that. I saw where they said the feds be using that shit when niggas, you know, get rental cars and connect your phone through Bluetooth. They could go through your contacts and your text messages and all that and see it all downloads to the car. So y'all be careful when y'all get these rentals and be connecting y'all shit. Especially if you're out there doing hot shit. You know what I mean? You're out there being hot.
I want to thank the FBI Dallas Violent Crimes Task Force, the FBI's Memphis Resident Agency and Nashville Field Office, the Memphis Safe Task Force, the Dallas Police Department, the United States Attorney for the Western District of Tennessee, Michael Dunovit, and AUSA Greg Wagner, the U.S. Attorney's Office for the Eastern District of Texas, my dear friend and colleague Jay Combs, and the U.S. Attorney's Office for the Middle District of Tennessee, including my colleague Braden Busek, for their outstanding contributions in this multi-jurisdictional investigation and prosecution. I'd also like to highlight the extraordinary work. None of this happens without the extraordinary work of our AUSAs in this office, and I'm here to say we have the best AUSAs in the entire country. That includes AUSAs Robert Withers, Claire Demers, and my violent crime chief, Jeremy Fugate. This case really underscores the importance of standing up for crime victims, no matter who they are or where they come from, and the incredible collaborative, investigative partnerships that we have, not only in the Northern District of Texas, but across the country, and we are all working together to make our country safer. So thank you for being here today, and I'll answer some questions after my colleague here speaks. But now I'm going to turn it over to him, and this is Jeremy Wright, who's the Dallas FBI Assistant Special Agent in charge.
Yeah, thank you, Ryan. Good morning, everybody. As Ryan said, my name is Jeremy Wright. I'm Assistant Special Agent in charge for FBI Dallas. As United States Attorney Raybold said, we're here today.
They're about to wash these niggas, man. They're about to try to wash these niggas something crazy. They're about to try to make an example out of this nigga. Bruh, all right, let me ask y'all, do y'all think all 9 conspired on this? On robbing Gucci Man? Because think if you're the one person in the room, let's say you just so happen to pull up because your homie's in Dallas. You just so happen to pull up. 8 of your homies pull up, you happen to be number 9, that's meeting them at the studio for a session. Gucci Man coming there, all this shit transpires. Hey, block the door. Big 30 block the door. I got it, my nigga. Here, hold this. Hey, matter of fact, go check his pockets. They tell you go check the nigga pockets. Now you a part of this shit. Oh, that's fucked up, dog.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck?
That's
man?
fucked up. You like, hold on. They got this case to visit the homies. Now y'all niggas got a Fed case. Fuck. I guarantee one of them niggas was not there with that intention. I guarantee one of them didn't know. And just like, what the fuck? And that's going to be the one that cracked. He finna be like, hell no, nigga. I ain't finna go do no goddamn. Y'all talking about life? Y'all talking about giving niggas life? It's over with.
Announced the arrest of several individuals in the Memphis and Nashville, Tennessee areas, as long as one here in Frisco, Texas. These arrests are the result of a violent kidnapping of 3 individuals here in the Dallas area. The majority of those arrested did travel from Memphis to Dallas to commit that offense. Our office collaborated with multiple law enforcement agencies and other FBI offices to carry out this investigation that ultimately led to these arrests. So I'd like to thank the Dallas Violent Crimes Task Force, Dallas Police Department, the Memphis Safe Task Force, Memphis, Tennessee Police Department, and the Shelby County, Tennessee Sheriff's Department for helping with this investigation. Violent crime does remain a top priority for the FBI, and we dedicated significant resources from here in Dallas FBI, Nashville, Little Rock, Birmingham, and Atlanta FBI offices to investigate and successfully arrest these individuals. We remain committed to investigating violent crimes like these. No matter who you are, we will fight every day alongside our partners to make our communities safer. So, thank you.
And we have time for some questions. If you would just identify who you were with and your name, would be helpful.
This was a fucking layup to the feds, bro. They like, nigga, this is too easy, bro. This is too easy, Pooh Shiesty. Pooh Shiesty and team. Y'all just gonna make it this easy for us, my nigga. Y'all just gonna give us something like this? Oh yeah, we gonna slam dunk this one. Y'all niggas, this the sloppiest shit ever. And it don't make sense. Strong arming out your business deal is not flying, bro. Go put some money on a lawyer. You got enough money to do it. Go get a great lawyer and take that shit to court and handle it that way. Or just meet the fucking terms of your deal. What did you sign for? That's so crazy. You got to risk going to jail for life for, nigga. You would rather go to jail for life than complete the terms of your contract? What could be so fucking bad? Like, nigga, what? That's crazy.
Yes, sir.
Kevin Reese with WFAA.
Hi, Kevin.
It may be in the release that you're going to send us, but can you be more specific to who these victims are and a specific location of this studio that you were talking about?
I'll answer the last part first. Yes, it'll be in the complaint, and we're happy to get you a copy of that. It's now unsealed. It was off Dallas Parkway in Dallas, Texas, a music studio. That's what's identified in the complaint. As far as victims go, we won't get into, at this time, who the victims are or not.
Chase with the Dallas Morning News. Can you describe the injuries suffered by the 3 victims?
So one of the victims, and this is actually in the complaint, and we'll get you a copy as well, there's a photograph of the injury. It looks like there's some abrasions on the neck and arm.
And that's the photographer, the white boy. He got stripped.
You were still seeking.
They probably took his camera, his jewelry, whatever. If he had a chain on, 1017 chain. They stripped him, robbed him for his money in his pocket, wallet. Because they said they robbed everybody for their shit. And I'm like, why? Why did they lead to that? You know what I mean? How did it go from just making Gucci get you out the deal to robbing everybody?
One of the individuals that's been charged has not had his initial appearance yet, but agents are actively working to locate and bring him to court.
And I wanted to touch on that, actually. Eric Bushman with KRLD. Since there's one person you're still trying to get to come in, I guess it's on request, it's its initial appearance, you had said that you're trying to work out. Because you're going public with this, are you afraid at all that that's going to hinder and eventually getting that individual in?
Agents are working to find him. The complaint has already been unsealed, and a number of these defendants have had their public hearing already, their initial appearance, and so it's already out there that this individual has been charged, and so that information is in the public record. But I trust that the agents will be able to identify this person and find them and bring them to justice. Of course, that person can turn themselves in immediately.
My boy finna do the dash. Y'all think he gonna turn himself in if he haven't got caught already? Or turn himself in already? Or y'all think he gonna try to, stick it out, go for as long as he could go?
2 questions. This is Chase with the Dallas Morning News again. So the initial incident happens in January 10th. We're here in April. Can you describe the timeline and the length of time, why we're talking about this now? Because it sounds like these arrests happened recently. And then the second part of that question, did all of the arrests happen yesterday, or were they happening over the span of time that we're talking about?
Yeah, good questions. I'll start with the last part. 8 of the 9 happened yesterday, and then we're still working on one more. And that was, again, a lot of those happened in Memphis, one happened in Nashville, and we're working now with our Georgia counterparts to get the last person brought to justice. Do you want to ask another?
Them niggas and them all on the same day at the same time, probably swept up in there, caught all them niggas off guard.
Question, follow up to that?
Actually, I forgot he had two. Come back to me after you.
Okay, and remind me of your first part, sir.
We had the initial incident on January 10th,
Yep.
here April 2nd. Can you describe and kind of characterize why, that amount of time passed before there were arrests?
Well, that was one of the reasons I wanted to list off some of the evidence that has been uncovered to date. A lot of this was subpoena work, search warrant work, and things like that in order to develop the investigation. And so the agents here with me, the agents out in the field, it takes a little bit of time to identify who did this offense and build a case so that we feel comfortable bringing the charges. So actually that's pretty quickly for a federal case of this gravity and this nature. And so I'm very proud of the investigative work. And it will continue from this office as well as our FBI and our local police department.
If convicted of these charges, these arrests, how serious are these crimes? What do these people face?
They're facing a range, so there's no mandatory minimum in this case. It's a range of punishment, and it'll be in the province of the judge, whoever gets the case. But it could be from 0 all the way to life imprisonment. And as you know, a lot of what will guide what's called the sentencing guidelines will be the individual's previous criminal history, the fact that one of these individuals committed the offense while on home confinement. So
yeah, he's gone. The dad been fucking up. He's gone. And who else was in there fucking up? Now, who was in there innocent? Who was just in this motherfucker hanging out? I'm just coming down here to fuck around with the homies. I'm not, nigga. I don't got no previous arrests. I don't got no police record. That's the one that's gonna be like, check this out. Nigga, check this out. I've never been in trouble before, sir. This is my first time, sir. I've never been in trouble, sir. What am I here? Oh, yeah, you're looking at 40 years. 40 years? What the fuck? I was just with Lontrell. We was just going. He told me he had a show down there. What is over? Ain't nobody finna take no goddamn 20, 30 years because Pooh Shiesty want to do some shiesty shit. But his homeboy's fucked up. His homeboy's out flexing the stolen goods. They on the internet. Nigga, you can tell they ain't had shit. So, dude, I think they was all in. Probably majority of them. But to know that y'all got some hot shit, y'all just stole off of Gucci and his cameraman, and then y'all gonna go to the internet the next day, day after, and flex it, gotta be the dumbest shit. Gotta be the dumbest.
Actually serving a federal offense, assuming that individual is convicted, that will be an aggravating factor for sure.
Real quick, I was curious. I know you're being quiet so far on victims here, but could you at least tell us, outside of them being local to Dallas, were they aspiring artists? Are they known locally or even nationally? Can you at least tell us that?
I'm not going to get into the victim stuff at this time. I think that more will be coming out there that will help clarify, but I'm not at liberty at this stage of the investigation to disclose that.
And then can you describe the operation to conduct all of those arrests? I imagine they were in different places. Maybe they all happened around the same time. I'm not sure.
I'm going to hand that one off to my colleague here, Jeremy Wright.
Yeah, thank you for the question. It requires a lot of partnerships across multiple jurisdictions to be able to conduct simultaneous arrests in a manner, to not alert other folks and to do it safely. So really, it's just a coordinated.
So since January, they've been lining these niggas up, putting all the faces to the names to the faces on camera, making sure it's going to stick for one. Okay, when we get them, we want to make sure it stick. So let's build this shit up. Let's, nigga, gather all the charges that we're going to hit them with. Know what I'm saying? And let's gather all the evidence that we could gather. How did they get there? Where did they stop? Nigga, what they have on? Who was driving? Nigga, who drove back Who Caught the Bus is back. Nigga, the pictures off their Instagram, social media. Let's get all the information. Any podcast they done set on, any songs they released after this incident that they talk about it. Nigga, they gonna gather everything. Boom, boom, boom. And then now we gotta wait at the right time. So when we hit them all at once. You know how they do when they do them little Fed sweeps. They gonna hit your ass, the Ricos. They gonna come at the same time. 4 or 5 in the morning at the same time. Boo, 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 boo. Tear your ass up. All y'all caught off guard. Damn. One nigga got away. Is he gonna turn himself in? This is crazy, man. And Pooh Shiesty, you smoked it, man. You smoked it, bro.
Unfortunately, we have great relationships here locally with Dallas PD and our other partners, as well as other FBI offices have the similar relationships. Memphis is unique. They have the Memphis Safe Task Force there currently, which was kind of a help in a lot of this. So it's really just coordination and pre-planning.
And a follow-up to that. So were all of the arrests in Memphis, or?
No. Memphis, we had one in Frisco, Texas, yesterday morning. The rest were in Memphis. And as the U.S. Attorney said, we're actively pursuing the final arrest.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Did you have another question, sir?
Katie, just mugshots. Is that going to be out somewhere where we can get that?
I think that becomes public record, but I'm not sure. If I could follow up with you right after, Catherine, if you would get to make sure that we get that information over there. Thank you for coming.
I'm gonna leave this one alone for now, fam. I'm gonna let you guys dissect everything you just heard and go over the first video again if you have to. I know more information is going to present itself to the public in the near future. And rest assured, I'm gonna bring that to you guys' attention. But there's other stories we need to talk about and to cover and spread awareness on. And we got many requests, including body cam footages and interrogations. So with that being said, this was the latest on a rapper. Well, 2 rappers and his father and several others from Memphis who traveled via Greyhound to allegedly kidnap and rob his CEO while on a tether, fam. You can't make this up. To get out his contract, only to be arrested weeks later. Let me know how you guys...
That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Pooh Shiesty. Is he living up to the name Shiesty? Of course he is. Come on, man. Pooh Shiesty, he's a snake. He said, my grandma, what was the line he say? Something about watch the snakes. Nigga, I am the snake, basically. I am the snake. He snaked the nigga who he rented the McLaren from. That's why he went to jail last time. He rented a McLaren from a nigga and ended up robbing that nigga and shooting him. Basically, don't do business with Pooh Shiesty. That's the moral of the story. That nigga is cold. He cold-blooded. He don't give a fuck, but he also don't think things through. Pooh Shiesty, you gotta move smarter, man. You only been out for 6 months. Why would you do such a dumb thing so soon? At all, though. What was in that contract? What was the stipulations that made you throw your life away while you're on probation, parole, on a monitor, to do a federal kidnapping at gunpoint, and they saying you the one who was holding the gun at Gucci Man? You're not supposed to be around no guns. You're not supposed to do no kidnapping. You're not supposed to be around no crime at all. Hell, I don't even think you were supposed to be in Dallas. You were supposed to be in Florida. Man, what the fuck are you doing, man? He threw it all away, y'all. So I don't know what's going to happen from here. You know, Pooh Shiesty, goddamn, man. We was excited you was back. FDO song going crazy. We still banging that. That song hard as a bitch. I just knew you had like 10 more coming, man. 10 more bangers on the way. And Gucci Man, what is on Gucci Man's mind right now? How is he feeling? Did he work with the police? Did he not work with the police? Was it the cameraman? Was it his guard who told? Because somebody told. So, what do y'all think? Let me know in the comment section. I'm going to give y'all 2 seconds to smash a like. And as always, get ready for the next reaction. Blew it, man. Pooh Shiesty smoked it, man. 6 months, bro. Damn, you couldn't even make it a year. You couldn't even make it a year out. I just knew he was finna, like, go up. I did not see this coming, crashing out like that. Now, when I saw the story initially, I thought they said, like, you know, they got the same last name. Well, his dad's a junior, senior. He's a junior. So I thought the dad did it. I thought the dad did the shit. He wasn't there. I thought the dad just rode on, you know, for his son. But I didn't know that this nigga was actually there. And he's the one with the gun. Why he got a monitor on his goddamn ankle. Jesus, man. You cannot make this shit up. Y'all know what I say, man. Don't do crime. Don't do crime, man. It's just, you're living in a time, and I always talk about it on here. Like, niggas, you only gonna be free for like a week, 2 weeks after the crime. Niggas is getting caught. If not the same day, they're getting caught the same week, the week after. Well, I tell you, the days of everybody being able to do crime and get away from it for a year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, get away before they get caught or don't get caught at all, those days are slowly dying, man. Fast, I ain't gonna say slowly dying. Rapidly. They dying, man. Niggas is getting caught the same day, the next week. Niggas, same night. God damn, it's just like, why even do it? If it ain't like a valid reason, you know what I mean? I can see if it's like something valid. Like, I had to go hit this lick because I need some money because my kid is going through chemo or something. Like, you know, like something where you go be like, I get it. I understand that, brother. You ain't got the means to get a job to pay this in time. And you're back against the wall. That don't mean it's right. That don't mean it's right. But if you're doing it for a purpose that makes sense to niggas where we can be like, it ain't right, bro, but we feel you, but it ain't right, like, at least be that. But when you just doing it like, I want to get my deal. So you're going to put your life on the line, your freedom on the line over a fucking rap contract? And it's not like you in a rap contract and you being shelved. You got one of the hottest songs out right now. It's not like you being shelved. I can see if you was designer right now and going up to your CEO and doing this. He ain't had a hit in 6, 7 years. 10 years. I don't know when the last time that nigga had a hit. Panda. I get it if you him robbing, like walking up. I would be like, I feel him. That don't mean it's right though. But I'd be like, I feel him. Shit, nigga, he want to get off his contract. He ain't had a hit in 10 years. But if you just got out of jail 6 months ago and you already got a hit record, and then you telling your CEO, let me off this deal, like, is it worth it, nigga? Putting your freedom on the line and going back to jail and possibly looking at life over wanting to get out that deal. Nah, it ain't worth it, Pooh Shiesty, man. And, you know, you finna hit the road. You finna get money off shows. Nigga, you Pooh Shiesty. People love you. You know what I mean? You gonna get features, dope features. Be a part of dope records. My boy didn't think this one through, y'all. He didn't think it through. He didn't think it through at all. He didn't think it through at all, y'all. Now, let's move forward. Because y'all know how this shit go on the internet, on the World Wide Web, the YouTube streets. Soon as somebody get out of jail or go to jail, it's followed up with, he's snitching. Never fails. So now they're saying Gucci snitched, allegedly. And it looked like it's being led by none other than your boy, Wack 100. So let's get caught up. I ain't saw this shit. I just been seeing the headlines. I saw the little, like, right before I walked in on Community today, I saw it on Instagram, but I didn't read the details. So let's get caught up. Let's see what's happening, man.
Yo, Pooh Shiesty. Somebody I really enjoy listening to on YouTube because Chick just got an intellectual curiosity about things.
All right, let's go. 50 Cent, Wack 100, and Woody react to Gucci Man, robbed, and snitching on Pooh Shiesty. Ooh-wee. All right, y'all, we back with another reaction right here on ABP Reactions, and right now, the streets is on fire, man. Pooh Shiesty and Gucci Man altercation got everybody talking. And now they're alleging that Gucci is talking. You know what I mean? Snitching, man. Let's see what's going on. Let's get caught up.
Hey man, sometimes some of you Negroes do not deserve money and fame. Somebody please explain to me, how do you blow up in 2020? You make millions. In 2022, you go to prison for 5 years. You get released in 2025. You get lucky enough to get another hit song called First Day Out. And then the very next year in 2026, you throw your entire life away.
Rest now, brother. We have the watch. And I'll see you in Valhalla.
If you guys didn't watch the last video, Pooh Shiesty has been arrested for robbing and kidnapping Gucci Mane. Now, according to the Department of Justice, Pooh Shiesty was not happy with his contract with Gucci. He wanted out. However, the contract terms were not completed. So Pooh Shiesty said, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna take it to the streets. He called up his pops and 10 other guys to go to Dallas, and they all hopped in the car like it was a basketball tournament.
I'm Ryan Rabel, I'm the U.S. Attorney for the Northern District of Texas. Thank you for coming. This week, 9 individuals, including well-known musical artists, kidnapped and robbed at gunpoint numerous victims at a music studio in Dallas, Texas. 8 of the 9 were arrested yesterday in Dallas, Memphis, and Nashville. These individuals who are charged and arrested include Lontrell Williams Jr., also known as Pooh Shiesty, Lontrell Williams Sr., Rodney Wright Jr., also known as Big 30, Kadarius Waters, Demarion Gibson, DeMarcus Glover, Corday Johnson, Darian McDaniel, and Terrence Rogers has not been arrested yet, but will be soon. The complaint alleges that on January 10th of this...
Hold on, we just listened to this, so let's fast forward.
...in a hotel...
...out and reacting to this, everything you could ever possibly...
...surveillance footage from the offense location, a nearby office supply store, and a hotel where several of the defendants...
Oh, wait, we didn't hear that. The fuck?
...establishing the defendants' roles in the federal offense. This is as follows. Electronic monitoring data placing Williams Jr. at the offense location, which would put him in violation of his home detention conditions. Cell phone records and license plate reader data corroborating the coordinated travel of multiple defendants from Memphis, Tennessee to Dallas. Rental car records confirming Williams Sr. rented a vehicle that was used by the group. Surveillance footage from the offense location, a nearby office supply store, and a hotel where several of the defendants stayed following the offense. Fingerprint evidence as well that was recovered from the crime scene, matching at least 2 of the defendants. Social media posts by defendants displaying what appears to be stolen property just in the days following the offense. Greyhound bus records confirming the travel of multiple defendants from Dallas to Memphis the day after the offense.
Now, the most baffling part is Pooh Shiesty. Brother, you just got out of prison. You got the cars, the hoes, everything you could ever possibly imagine. Don't you like vagina? Don't you like titties? Don't you like being able to call up any random female of your choosing at any random point in the day just to come and top you off? What is it about prison and getting locked up and being around men that you guys like so much? Now, a lot of people are coming out and reacting to this news. Lil Woody had a very insightful point. Here's what he said.
Let me understand this, y'all. Please help me. I really need help. Pooh Shiesty did all that time in jail, in the feds. He around people that have unbelievable cases where it show how far the feds willing to go. Pooh Shiesty came home, y'all, and made a first day out. They sent him right back to jail. Pride and ego is our main enemy.
That's a fucking fact. He nailed it right there. Pride and ego. That's all that is. You getting out of jail to nigga jewelry. You just bought a Lamborghini. You got all this money. You got these bitches. You got everything you want. You got a hot song of nigga. FDO is on fire, nigga. It ain't no club in America right now that's not playing FDO. Everybody's playing that. You're on fire. You finna go get show money. You can get show money. Come on, bro. How bad is the terms of your deal to where you willing to give your fucking life up? Nigga, that's just being greedy and dumb. Work that shit out in court, brother. You still gonna make money on the streets. You still gonna have your freedom. You still gonna be able to fuck bitches. You still gonna be able to get out here and get popping and make way more bigger records. Work it out, man. What the hell? Why'd you crash? And the fact that your dad did help you and guide you through that, and he was right there with you is crazy. Like, Pops, Come on, Pops.
That's why I call myself Wooded versus Wooded. I have to fight myself every day to not let these suckers trick me back in jail. To not let these suckers trick me away from my kids and take my life. That young nigga came home, bro, and did NBA YoungBoy numbers. First song he put out, they said he was gonna flop. That young nigga went to the top. He had all the cars, the lifestyle, everything he dreamed of having. But he didn't change his mindset. Look what the boy did. The boy done went and did some stupid shit. Caused him to go back to jail. Listen, young man.
Blew it.
We our own enemy. The shit stopped when we change our mindset. Man, we ain't gotta fake an image no more. We did what these niggas wish they can do. We ain't gotta keep doing it. That's why I say these niggas play the game till they lose. You gotta know when to get out of it, bro. You gotta know when to say, okay, this is it. Because they all love you, they gas you on. And when they fucking putting fucking handcuffs on you, and you come to the realization that this shit is real, now y'all wonder why Woo walk the way he walk and talk the way he talk. Nigga, the feds are real. That cemetery with all them bodies in there is real.
Now listen here, right? And this is a situation of the right message, wrong messenger. You know what I mean? Because your title, Woody, on the internet is being one of the biggest snitches. That's your title. Whether you did it or not did it, whatever, it doesn't matter. You are deemed the snitch of the YSL case. So, wrong message, but he's saying some shit right now. He's saying some shit. He ain't lying about what he's saying, but god damn, man. Pooh Shiesty, listen, it just comes down, like, I'm going to sum it up to, in my book, Pooh Shiesty is just an ignorant hothead. I don't know him from a can of paint, but just judging off his last 2 crimes that went viral, those are all the actions of a hothead. Because you're not thinking, you're not even, like, it's not plotted out. It is very spontaneous. It's very emotion-driven. Like, you don't care that it's cameras. You don't care, like the last crime, he was across the street from the police station, bro. You don't care that it's cameras and you're across the street from the police station. This one, you don't care that you're in a studio and that you're robbing a high-end exec/artist who's with an off-duty officer and a white cameraman. And the fact that you don't care and you put 8 people in a room in that situation or 8 people to come down and do it with you. Like, who the fuck does? Why are you bringing 8 of your homies and putting them in that situation? What real nigga gonna put 8 of his homies in their personal situation? That is between you and Gucci. Why are you making 7 of your homies and your dad come down here and be a part of this crime with you? What the fuck? Hey, I need all y'all to come with me to go to jail with me before we can rob Gucci Man, nigga, a federal kidnapping, and I want y'all to be a part of it. Did you tell him that? Nah.
This ain't Grand Theft Auto. This ain't no fucking TV show. This our real lives. And y'all wonder why these white people don't want to see us with no money. Because we do stupid shit with it. You had no business doing that. You folks came out here and led by example.
The chief of snitching, Charleston White, also came out and he had this to say.
Damn, Shiesty. They get your whole man too. Boy, them feds mean as a motherfucker. Take it to daddy too. God damn. Shit. If it's any other time to think about telling, this is it right here. You talking about the kind of, you federal charges for federal kidnapping? Oh my goodness. Up to a life sentence? Oh man. Whoever these FBI agents is here, they finna get a promotion. They fucking around being in the lineup to be the FBI director one day for bringing down Shiesty.
Man, that guy, I was alive. That's why I said whoever this was, that, like, I know they like, nigga, this was alive. Good looking, Pooh Shiesty. You made it too easy. You made it too easy for us to do our job, and this is a high-profile case. Gucci Man and Pooh Shiesty robbery, trying to get out of a record deal. Artist who got one of the hottest records out right now. Hit a strong-arm robbery on another popular rapper inside of Dallas on cameras, inside of Dallas studio. And we have the footage, and we have all the evidence. You just made this job easy as hell for them niggas.
It sounds like Gucci cooperated. It sounds like the victim. Gucci was a victim and gave his testimony. Come on over here with me, Gucci. It's all right. It's all right to go and be civilian. Yeah, come on. Yeah, this ain't, come on over here with me, Gucci. Press charges on their ass.
All right, so let me ask y'all. This raises a good point what he's talking about. Gucci Man. Yeah, he came up. He was a street nigga. But let's be real, man. He done crossed over. He's not out in the streets. He's not hanging on the block. He's 46 years old now. He's an exec. He's writing books. He's doing shit with his wife and kids, and he's pushing therapy and mental, you know what I mean? All this like positivity when you see Gucci now. He's positive. He's far removed personally. Now, not saying he don't still got associates or homies or brothers or cousins that's still in the streets. But do y'all, as a viewer, as a consumer, as a music lover, whatever you are when it comes to Gucci, do y'all still like he should not cooperate with the police? What's y'all take on that? This is a businessman now, and this nigga was robbed where he was going to think he was doing a business deal. Come on, talk to me. I'm going on behalf of my label. I'm a label exec to go talk to one of my artists in the Dallas studio. And I get robbed, and everybody with me, my employees, my staff gets robbed as well. So my staff is looking at me like, hey, bro, I'm the white kid. Imagine being a white kid and coming at Gucci like, bro, we got to tell the police. You gonna tell him, nah, we street niggas, that ain't what we do. That white boy like, shit, fuck you, I ain't no street nigga. What are you talking about, bro? I'm finna tell. Then you got the off-duty officer. You telling the off-duty officer, don't talk. That's Gucci got put in a cold position right here. So, but I'm saying, what are your expectations from Gucci at that point? Like, man, shit, fuck all that street shit. He's a business exec. That was a business. That was somebody robbing his business. All right, y'all looking at it like that's a street matter. He shouldn't talk to the police. Let me know.
Now, speaking of snitching, 50 Cent is trying to allude that somebody told, and that somebody might be Gucci. He posted this video of the press conference saying, who the fuck is telling? Then he posted this video of Bubba Dub claiming that Gucci Mane told.
Gucci Mane got robbed and didn't tell nobody but the law. I told y'all, man, people who are paying goddamn taxes and law-abiding citizens, man, ain't nobody trying to hear that shit. Pooh Shiesty, Big 30, come on. That shit dead. Robbing people, trying to goddamn extort. That shit dead.
And if anybody's wondering, there's been documents out there from the actual files claiming that Gucci Mane not only identified what Pooh Shiesty was wearing, but Gucci Mane also identified Big 30 to the feds. Now, Wack 100...
RD is Gucci Mane. That's his initials for sure, RD. So MM, BP, and RD. That's all three. All three people who was there. It was three people there. Gucci Mane, his cameraman, his bodyguard. All identified Wright, a well-known hip-hop artist, also known as Big 30, as present during the offense. MM and RD identified his Instagram account as CEO Big 30. RD is Gucci Mane. So this is the paperwork showing that, yes, Gucci Mane confirmed it was Big 30. He was there. He confirmed it was Pooh Shiesty. But what I'm asking you guys is, to you, is that going to make you look at Gucci any different? Even though y'all know he's not out here hanging and banging. But this is what I was talking about earlier on Community, with artists still rapping street music and street, like, people expect you to remain street in street situations if that's the music you're putting out. Now, if your music is saying, hey, y'all, I gave up the streets, I changed my life, that ain't me no more, blah, 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 our expectations is going to be, okay, he's not a street nigga no more. He says it in his music. So him telling he's a businessman, it was a business deal going wrong. All right, we get it. He already said he's not a street nigga no more. That's the problem, though. Niggas don't want to just say the real. They want to live up to the expectations of others and carry this gangster image when they know they're not going to do gangster shit when it's time to do gangster shit. So if you're not at that point in life where you're going to do some gangster shit because you're too rich and you don't want to jeopardize your business, say that to the fans in your music. Tell us. But your pride and ego won't let you do it. Shit, we'll probably respect you way more. Like, at least you was keeping it real, nigga, shit, you know? Well, let me know what y'all think Gucci should have did, man. Because he definitely told us right here.
100 also came out and chimed in. He said, stop assuming about Gucci and talk about what's really on the paperwork. Pooh Shiesty's daddy been a rat since 2009 and his son a mice since 2022. Now, there's nobody to blame but Pooh Shiesty himself. Unfortunately, the man knew exactly what he was doing. He just thought Gucci wouldn't snitch and he'd be able to get away with it. Now, I've seen people claiming Pooh Shiesty might get life in prison. Maybe he might get 20, 30 years. I'm going to leave that to the legal guys in the comments section. You guys get in the comments below. What do you guys make of these reactions and also allegations from Wack 100? Like this video, subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys later, man.
All right, shout out to Chigs, man. Shout out Chigs, Smooth. And there you have it, guys. So in this situation, this isn't just a Wack saying he's talking. It's actually in the paperwork that he's talking and that he talked. And again, it's really on how you look at Gucci at this point. Me personally, I'm like, look, man, niggas can see that Gucci ain't on that type of time no more. Nigga, you out here touching millions, man. Like, let it go. Stop acting like that's the problem with these rappers. Y'all know y'all not. Listen, man, y'all touching millions, bro. You know why most niggas gangbang, bro? Because they stuck in that environment, bro. This is all they know. This is what's going on around them. So they're a part of what's happening. But once they get them millions, they move the fuck out. A lot of them niggas be far removed. Like right now, I guarantee Gucci ain't nowhere close to the hood. That nigga probably living in some big fat ass crib, doing it up, away from the niggas. You know what I'm saying? Y'all get this money and y'all move away from the hood. Why not, if you want to be that street nigga in your music still, why not buy a house in the hood? And you know what I'm saying? Like, so my expectations with Gucci, I expect them to talk on here in a situation like this. Like, I don't see Gucci not like holding it down and do what? And go back and jeopardize. I'm telling y'all, if y'all look at how he is now, the old Gucci before jail and rehab or whatever he went through, therapy, yes, I would expect that from. This new Gucci, once they started calling him a clone and he started coming out like with a six-pack and working out and being with his kids and his girl every video, if you know the old Gucci, you know that was never him. He was a crash out. Big pop belly from doing lean, gold teeth, nigga out here thugging. He changed his life all the way around. But that's why I was asking. I haven't listened to his new music, but is that still the message in his music today? Is he still acting like he's a street thug? I'll shoot you, I'll kill you. Nigga, I'm with all the shit. If so, damn, that's all bad, man. That's all bad. But let me know what y'all think about this situation. I'm going to give y'all 2 seconds to smash a like. And as always, get ready for the next reaction. All right. All right, check this out. I got to get up out of here. I tell you I was going to jump on here for an hour, but my son just came down, see my girl ready to go. So I'm about to go do it up with the kids and shit. It's spring break. That's why I had to get on here early. I said I got to get on here for a little bit. If I can jump back on, depending on what time we get back, if I can jump back on, I want to react to some more shit. So it'll be like late night if I do get back on here. It'll be late night. All right. I see y'all say the Flacco video is out. I don't know what that is. Listen, man, that Flacco shit, these niggas is doing some whole other shit. You know what I mean? Like, it's a difference between reacting to shit that's already like arrests being made and goddamn feds already cracked down on everybody. But when you are alleging and trying to be the feds and put it out there for the world and doing all that, it's like, that's kind of crazy, man. You trying to like spoon feed the feds? I got like, yeah, that's crazy. But yeah, man, I'm gonna get back on here later tonight, man. Let me know the deal. Let me know what y'all think about the Flacco video. Should I react to it? Taser gang, let me know. Go to the Gold Members channel on Discord. Let me know if I should react to it if you already watched it. And you know what I'm saying? I'll let y'all know. I'll put something on the post tab and I'll send y'all an alert on Discord if I'm gonna go back live tonight. All right? I'm gone. Make sure y'all smash the like. See y'all motherfuckers later. Hey, shout out Tyler Jones, man. I just saw these reactions, gifted. Shout out Tyler Jones for the gifted. Shout out Cali Tech. Shout out to Don 11 Shout out to all y'all, man. Appreciate y'all for real, man. Hey, shout out to all the new members, man.